Hello my friends, welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me for today's video. So today we are going to be doing a review on the Isle of Paradise Pro Glow Spray Tan Kit. So we will be reviewing this self tanner based off application, dry time, smell, development, color, and longevity. So if you want to know all about this product and how it performs, just keep watching. Okay, so this kit comes with the Spray Tan Mister, and then you get the Isle of Paradise Self Tanning Water Refill. This is in Hello Golden Glow and it is their medium color. This specific kit is exclusive to Sephora and I believe you can only get it online. However, you can purchase the water refills online at Sephora and also on isleofparadise.com, and they run for $24. And I also found that you could buy the Spray Tan Mister on its own off of Beauty Bay and Cloud 10 Beauty. The price varied on this one. It was around like $14 if you were to just buy the mister on its own. So this kit claims to give you a professional looking spray tan at home. It uses coconut, avocado, and chia seed oil to hydrate and smooth the skin. And it is vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, and a clean at Sephora brand. This kit retails for $30 and it has 4 out of 5 stars on the Sephora website. Alright, so I was a little skeptical on the actual mister itself because it doesn't look like a very high-tech device, you know? It's just a regular mister. However, this mister makes for a really easy and quick application. It has an ultra-fine mist that sprays a long continuous spray, and it really helps to get you tan fast and give you an even application. It sprays from all angles, so even upside down, like if you're trying to get the back of your legs or something, and it's great for using to get hard to reach areas like your back. With all that being said, it is a mess to work with because it's such a long and wide spray. It doesn't just spray your body, it sprays everywhere. So make sure you are in a shower or a bathtub when using this, or put a whole bunch of towels around you, because I'm telling you, it's going to get everywhere. I did not do that the first time I used this. I got it all over my bathroom floor. I ended up having to mop afterwards, and before I did that, I was of course walking around barefoot, and the bottom of my feet apparently got the self tanner on there and turned like completely dark brown. So be careful of that as well. And it also does not have a color guard, which I personally like a color guard, but the mister did give me more confidence that I was getting an even tan using it. So after spraying it all on, I just went over it with a mitt just to blend it all in. The dry time was typical for a self tanner. I feel like it took about like 5 minutes for it to be dry and I could get dressed, but I had no transfer on my clothes and no transfer on my sheets. The smell is not bad at first when you're applying it, but it gradually gets stronger and more noticeable throughout the day. It's a typical self tanner smell. It doesn't smell good. It seemed to linger too. I could smell it even the next day after I took a shower. I could still smell it on me. The smell is awful. So yeah, that's my least favorite part about self tanning. For development, they say the self tanner develops in 4 to 6 hours, and I would agree to that. In my experience, it got me to a dramatically different color by the 4-hour mark, and my color stayed pretty consistent after that too. So I went ahead and I left this on overnight, but I didn't notice that my color got much darker than it did at the 4-hour mark. So if you wanted to just leave it on for the recommended 4 to 6 hours, I think you would get the full color development. So the color. The color is not my favorite. The first time I used this, I just kind of went in a little heavy-handed. I used a lot more than I intended to, and the next day I came out looking pretty orange. So the next time I used it, I used a lot less, and even though I think it looked a lot better, I was still leaning on the orange side. It just wasn't as prominent. So in my opinion, less is more with this tanner. However, the actual tan itself was not streaky or blotchy at all, so the mister really does give you a pretty flawless application. So the color lasted on me for about 5 days, and this is pretty typical for a self tanner to last on me, and of course this is going to vary by person, but I also made sure that I was moisturizing daily to help prolong the tan. It faded pretty evenly. I did have like a little splotchiness on my arms and on my chest, but it wasn't too obvious or noticeable where I think that other people would see it. So my final opinion on this is that I really was impressed with the tan mister itself. It did a much better job of giving me an at home spray tan feel than a lot of other devices that I've used that I've paid way more money for. The tan it comes with is not my favorite, but I will continue to use it until it's gone. I just won't be purchasing another one in this color. So I definitely think that picking up the mister is worth it. You can always use different tanning waters from Isle of Paradise or really from any brand that you like. But if you do buy the kit, because it is cheaper, I would just suggest using a less is more approach in this so you don't end up orange. So that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up before you leave. It really does help my channel out and I appreciate it so very much. Hey, if you enjoyed this video and you want to know how to get the best flawless self-tan at home, go check out this video. It has all of my favorite tips and tricks that I have picked up after many years of self-tanning, and I think you will really enjoy it. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!